I think the reason is really best illustrated by just something I can share with you. My earliest childhood memory was sitting with my mother, who would read to me from the newspaper about the civil rights marches in the South and the police dogs and the fire hoses turned on young people and teenagers who were marching peacefully for their rights. And I remember asking her, how do you change it? The only reason I remember the question is because I've never forgotten the answer. She said, you become a lawyer because lawyers change things. Lawyers are the instruments of justice. And so that has guided my career. There were times I thought I was going to be a Navy fighter pilot or a firefighter paramedic, but I always came back to the practice of law because at the end of the day, I wanted to be a warrior for people who needed a warrior to represent them, to defend their rights, to protect their interests, to right wrongs, and frankly, to see that justice is served for people who deserve it. The most important thing I think that my clients have to learn and rely on is patience. Patience is power. Patience is a weapon. The defendants in a high-value case, whether it's a personal injury case or a case over the wrongful death of a loved one, they want to drag it out. They want to make it painful and long. And if the plaintiff has the patience to work through that, to let us do our job, they will have more often than not a successful recovery. Often when I go to a settlement conference with a client in such a case, I tell them you have to be patient because this is a process. And I rarely reach a settlement in the first settlement conference. And that's because usually the defendants are testing you to see how impatient you are, how anxious and eager you are or your client is to get a recovery. And if you can show them that you have the power of patience, then you can really work towards maximizing the recovery and getting the compensation that is justified by the injury or the death.